Alright, what's up everybody? This is Caleb once again for episode 13 of Let's Play Portal 2.
They say great science is
I'll let him
built
talk
on the
here.
shoulders of giants. Not here. At Aperture, we do all our science from scratch. No hand-holding.
It's pretty cool. I guess it's the old school emancipation grills. They look like they would probably do long-term harm to you, though. Alright, so, yeah, the last episode is probably about, I don't know, at most 7 minutes long, due to technical difficulties beyond my control. But this one shouldn't have those same problems. So, yeah, this is where we get introduced to repulsion gel, and all the gels, really. Kind of a cool new little feature Valve added. Wow, that's
All right, let's get started. This first test involves something the lab boys call repulsion gel. You're not part of the control group, by the way.
This place
you
is
get
huge.
The gel. Last poor son of a gun got blue paint. All joking aside, that did happen. Broke every bone in his legs. Tragic, but informative. Or so I'm
Tragic but informative. So yeah, this is a diagram of the old Aperture facility. As you can see, yeah, it's huge. Like, incomprehensibly huge. This made me chuckle the first time I saw it. It's the old school portal device. It's bigger than the guy wearing it. It's gone down in size a little bit, I think. Alright, so this is the poster for repulsion gel. Repulsion gel was Aperture's first attempt to create a diet. Okay, I'm not even gonna try to read that then. Oh, I failed like twice to say words. Because me can't talk very good now. Not very good at all. Anyway, yeah, it's a really cool little feature. You just bounce from whatever height you jumped at. Kinda hear the new procedural music generator going there whenever you jump. Kinda cool. So we got to get more height so we can get more bounce. How does that sound? Also, I noticed that this mic is very, very sensitive. It picks up just about every sound I make. Though, you know, as opposed to it picking up the keyboard, it instead picks up, like, every time I breathe in through my congested nose. So, you know, I'm kind of self-conscious about that, so I notice it a lot, but I don't know if it's really noticeable to you guys, or, you know, if you guys even care, but I don't know. If it is, I'll see what I can do. Turn down the microphone gain. Okay, I don't even know what I'm doing here. Right. Yeah, I've apparently have allergies. I've never had them before, but you know, this spring has just been brutal for my nasal congestivity, which isn't even a word, but I just made it up.
The lab boys just informed me that I should not have mentioned the control group. They're telling me I ought to stop making these pre-recorded messages. That gave me an idea. Make more pre-recorded messages.
That's the way.
I can talk about the control group all damn day.
That's right. Do whatever you want, Cave Johnson, because you're crazy. Crazy for science. Okay, watch me blunder around while I try to remember where to go. Isn't it fun? Don't you just miss these times? Yeah, this whole old Aperture section gave me a lot of trouble because it's not as clearly defined what is a... I don't know, where you're supposed to go, I guess, you know? As the game was in the new Aperture parts. Once, a little later, you'll see it even gets worse, but
in layman's terms, that's a billion little gizmos that are going to travel into your bloodstream and pump experimental genes and RNA molecules and so forth into your tumors. Now,
I don't have tumors.
Well, don't worry. If you sat on a folding chair in the lobby and weren't wearing lead underpants, we took care of that too.
Oh, crap. Man, the paperwork that they must have had to sign before they came and tested here must have been like just absolutely massive. Like it must have been a book at least a few inches thick of just sign this page, now sign this page, now sign all of the pages, because we need to do science and we can't have your silly laws getting in the way of that. Old school mobile scaffolding. I haven't really seen this since the first Portal game. But, you know, there's always time later in the game to see the new Aperture version. I love the old storage cubes. Everything just looks so awesome. Oh, I remember now. Yeah, this part's kind of a pain. Go up to this level, now make a panel appear. Now go up the next level and make a panel appear. Jump. How will we do this? Oh wait. Like this. This kind of reminds me of, I don't know if you guys watched the trailers for this game, but there were a lot of levels that they showed that didn't actually make it into the game. Kind of like this part. It was a level kind of like this part, but in the new Aperture setting, where you had to spray the goo onto both the walls and jump across. I was looking forward to playing that level, but, you know, it wasn't actually in the game at that point, so oh well. Hopefully, some resourceful modders will make some awesome maps for us all to play. Or Valve will come out with official DLC and map packs and stuff. Because, I mean, I can see them doing that for the co-op stuff.
Oh, in case you got covered in that repulsion gel, here's some advice the lab boy gave me.
Do not get covered in the repulsion gel.
We haven't entirely nailed down what element it is yet, but I'll tell you this, it's a lively one, and it does not like the human skeleton.
Well, that's good to know, because, you know, I'm only jumping around in it for the next who knows how long. Yeah, so my philosophy with these videos now is record as many as I possibly can. I've cleared out about 130 gigs of free space in my hard drive, so we'll see how many
all these
I can
science
get out.
spheres are made of asbestos, by the way.
Oh,
Keeps
God.
out the rats. Let us know if you feel a shortness of breath, a persistent dry cough, or your heart stopping. Because
Yes.
that's not part of the test. That's asbestos. Good news is the lab boys say the symptoms of asbestos poisoning show a median latency of 44.6 years. So if you're 30 or older, you're laughing. Worst case scenario, you miss out on a few rounds of canasta. Plus, you forwarded the cause of science by 3 centuries.
Oh, that's good to know.
I punch those numbers into my calculator, it makes a happy face.
As long as science gets done, I don't care. Yeah, it may keep out the rats, but it also keeps out the not having lung cancer. Okay, where am I actually supposed to go here? Oh, right. In there. Quickly we forget.
I like your style. You make up your own rules. Just
How does
like
he
me.
know that? He's a recording
Dean Downer said I
now.
couldn't fire a man just for being in a wheelchair. Did it anyway. Ramps are expensive.
Yeah. Cave Johnson, you are brutal. Alright, so buttons. Check that out. I think this is the first time we get to see the kind of gel effect just on its own, which I think is pretty neat. Pretty neat. Whoa, slow down. Jump. Oh, wow. That was kind of a failure, wasn't it? I can't believe I just did that. Alright, let's try that again. Jump. Oh my god. Huh. Let's get a little more coverage here, shall we? Alright, that looks good. Yes, it worked. I'm just kind of going off memory here. I'm pretty sure I have to make portals there, so that's what I do. Alright, that was simple enough. Now it looks like we have to launch ourselves through that portal as well. So, I think the ground, yes. Yes it is. Here we go. Whoa, my god.
Just a heads up, that coffee we gave you earlier had fluorescent calcium in it so we can track the neuronal activity in your brain. There's a slight chance the calcium could harden and vitrify your frontal lobe.
Oh god.
Don't stress yourself thinking about it. I'm serious. Visualizing the scenario while under stress actually triggers the reaction.
It's too late. I've already done it. I mean, how do they expect you to not visualize the scenario of your frontal lobe being calcified or vitrified or whatever they said? Alright. It looks like we are nearing about, I don't know, a little over 12 minutes, maybe 12:30. So, hey, we'll see what is happening in this next room in episode 14. So stay tuned. I'll see you then.